Deltamune is a South African biotechnology company. We operate in basically two major divisions. One is test laboratories and the other one is animal health products, supporting veterinarians operating in the poultry industry with all the laboratory backup that they need. We also do a lot of food safety testing, not only for animal products, but also other food products like yeast and spices and all these type of things to ensure safe food for people. We also do a lot of feed safety testing for feed mills to ensure safe feed for animals. On the animal health product side, we involved in developing various animal vaccines. The major focus initially was on poultry vaccines, but lately we're also focusing on other species like cattle and sheep, horse vaccines. Currently, Deltamune has 154 permanent employees, a couple of employees on a contract basis. Many of these people on contract basis are students studying either veterinary technology or biotechnology. We then employ them on a contract basis to do their experiential training year, and they are then permanently employed.
I'm studying to be a veterinary technologist. I'm doing my experiential learning here with Deltamune. I started with Deltamune in December. My contract is for a year because that's how long my experiential learning is. After I'm done, then I'm going to graduate.
I've been here for almost 2 years. I started working as a research assistant, and then from there they developed a new division called tech transfer, where we were assigned with transferring technology from R&D to production. What we do is just making antigen that is formulated into vaccine.
A lot of the equipment that we use are imported and is very expensive. If it's a private company, you only have so much resources. And we learned about the DTI's schemes or grants that they have, and we were busy expanding on some of our vaccine production capabilities and approached the DTI for funding, which was agreed upon. What we have in this current project was to build capacity in virus antigen production, specifically on cell cultures. So a lot of equipment was bought for that purpose. We also bought equipment for freeze drying vaccines, which is part of the virus vaccine range. And then once you produced a lot of product, you need to store it somewhere. And a big portion was also earmarked for big cool room facilities to store the final product in. When you look at spending money on building capacity, yes, it creates jobs on the one hand, but it also creates opportunity and capabilities in our company to the benefit of our country. And that's why we want to walk the road with DTI, and most probably in future we'll look at some other projects too. Many of our poultry products are exported into the SADC countries. We also see opportunities up north, and that's where the poultry vaccines are going. There's also interest expressed by people up in the Middle East. On the ruminant vaccines, the cattle and sheep vaccines, there are a couple of still in development. Some are handed in for registration and some are already registered. And these vaccines we distribute.
What I love about working in the lab and being a technologist at Deltamune is that it's not the same every day. I've been here for 2 years and I'm still learning. There's always opportunities to learn something new, and I'm always learning.
We see Africa as our future. We see Africa as a growth point for the world. That's why in Deltamune we have something which we call our promise, is better solutions for better health for all. And that's what we live for, to make this difference.